Lena's heart raced as she traced the contours of the hourglass. Its glass was cool against her fingertips, and she wondered how many other souls had touched it over the centuries. The willow's voice returned, softer this time, like a lullaby sung by the wind. "Time is a river," it whispered. "It flows both ways, upstream and down. The past and future intertwine, and sometimes they collide." Lena's mind swirled with questions. She thought of her grandmother's stories, the ones about lost love and second chances. Could the willow grant her wishes? Could it mend broken hearts or reunite parted souls? She glanced around the moonlit clearing. Shadows danced, and the ancient mountains stood sentinel. Lena made her decision. She would unlock the secrets of the Whispering Willow, even if it meant unraveling her own fate. The next evening, Lena returned with a small lantern. The willow's branches rustled in anticipation. She placed the hourglass on the ground, its sands shimmering like stardust. The tree's voice echoed through her bones. "Ask," it urged. "Ask, and the river will reveal." Lena closed her eyes. Her heart drummed a rhythm of longing. She whispered her plea, her voice barely audible. "Show me my lost love." The hourglass trembled. Its sands shifted, swirling upward. Lena gasped as images materialized. A sun-kissed meadow, laughter, and a pair of intertwined hands. She saw herself and a young man with eyes like the midnight sky. Their love had been fierce, passionate, and fleeting. "He was a poet," the willow murmured. "His words flowed like the river, but fate swept him away." Tears blurred Lena's vision. She reached out, trying to touch the ephemeral scene, but the hourglass held her at its threshold. The river of time resisted her grasp. "You cannot change what was," the willow intoned, "but you can learn. Love lost teaches us compassion. It shapes our souls." Lena nodded, understanding dawning like the first light of dawn. She would honor her lost love by living fully, by weaving kindness into the fabric of her days. The Whispering Willow had gifted her wisdom, the kind that only ancient trees and mystical hourglasses could impart. And so, Lena returned to the village. She became the keeper of stories, sitting beneath the willow's branches. She listened to broken hearts, whispered hope, and shared her own tale. The villagers marveled at her wild curls and wondered why her eyes held both sorrow and joy. "The river flows," Lena would say, her voice gentle, "and we flow with it. Love found, love lost. It's all part of the same current." Thank you for listening to Words and Tales. Like and subscribe for more stories.